Hello.
And welcome to or welcome back to Books and Crannies.
Yes, a book lovers podcast.
I'm Sarah.
That's Sarah and I'm Danielle.
Yeah.
And we're back at it again, folks.
We sure are.
Yeah, dude. And today we're talking about the good old Ignite Me.
By Tahereh Mafi.
Indubitably, chapters 18 through 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm excited about it, I guess.
I am too.
I feel like nothing much happened in this section.
I feel like that too. But also some things happened.
I mean, yeah, a few things here and there. Only a couple.
Yeah.
But before we talk about it, Sarah, how you doing?
Oh, okay. I'm
How's
tired.
your week?
It was nutty.
Yeah.
I had a nutty week. It was busy.
Just nuts everywhere. Pistachios. Are they nuts? They are, right?
Yeah.
All right. Peanuts.
What else would they be?
I literally don't know.
Cashews?
Crunchy legumes. Just kidding. Walnuts.
Put it away.
Anyway, you went to a wedding.
I did. I went to a wedding in South Dakota, so we had to drive 6 hours. And then the venue where the wedding was an hour away from our hotel.
Of course.
And we had to drive back and forth multiple times.
Ew.
And then drive home 6 hours.
Ew.
All in a weekend.
Gross. I mean, for a good reason, I guess.
So.
It
was very busy.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had fun.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It was a very, very fun wedding.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah.
And you had that time.
Yeah.
With your fam dam.
It was really good. I'm glad that we went.
Heck yeah.
And I got to see my nephew that I haven't seen since he was maybe a month old, 2 months old. He was just a little baby.
Yeah. He was brand new.
And he's almost a year now.
That's nuts.
It was fun.
Good.
I want to go back. I actually, every time we go to South Dakota, I have this like, fuck, I want to move here. I love it. I love it so much there.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
And the people are very nice.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it feels a little more laid back than Colorado does. Like,
that's fair.
Everyone just drives the speed limit.
What a time.
I know. I was like, wow.
Wow.
And when people pass you, they're like really nice and considerate about it. No one cuts you off.
That's
I'm like,
great.
wow.
Yeah.
I went to Walmart several times while we were there and didn't want to have a freaking heart attack.
Those are all good things.
Yeah.
I mean, Colorado is the 5th state for aggressive drivers.
Dude, it's really bad.
It is bad.
Seriously, like every time we got cut off in South Dakota, I'd be like, you fucking asshole. And then they have Colorado license plates. I'm like, wow.
About right.
Go back to where
Sounds
you came
about
from.
Right. Yeah, I know. My commute these days, I'm like, wow.
It's bad.
It kind of makes me nervous commuting because like it's
Yeah.
just a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully, knock on wood, everything's fine.
Anyways,
how
was your week, Danielle? Thanks for listening to me talk for 7 years.
Yeah, I love it, but it was good. It was very exhausting.
Yeah,
I'm very tired. I booked my Saturday with a bunch of like side gigs to make up some money.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunday I went on a really big hike and didn't get home until like 3 or 4 and my knees were shot, so I was really tired.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to go to work, obviously, Monday through today. And my daughter comes with me 3 days out of the week. And she absolutely refused to nap all week. And it was having trouble sleeping at night. She was awake for 2 hours overnight last night. So I don't know what's going on with her. Maybe sleep regression, teething. You know, there's a lot of kid possibilities. But I'm very tired after all of that.
Yeah.
But it was fine. It was good otherwise. Like, we got out and did stuff, the kiddos and I, and had fun in that. I'm just freaking beat.
Do you think that this week was easier than last week? Or do you think it was harder? It sounds like it was harder.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. I think it was easier because I got them out every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we went and did something every day.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps kill time. I feel like when I'm just sitting at home with 2 children, I'm like, I can only entertain you in so many ways.
Right.
So we're just doing the same things over and over again. So yes, but the lack of sleeping was a problem.
Yeah.
Because not only was she not sleeping, she was pissed about not sleeping. And I was like, listen, girl, you have every opportunity to go down right now. And she said, no, I want to scream at you.
Yeah.
And then every time she screams, the baby screams.
Of course.
And then it's just a chorus of screaming. The parents work from home. And I'm always like, I'm not injuring or neglecting your child or mine, I promise. It's just chaos.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds rough.
Yeah. But it's all right. we're getting in a groove. I hope
good.
this, whatever this is with my daughter, passes.
I hope
very
so too.
soon. By this next week would be great.
I also feel though like she's getting to that age where
she's pushing boundaries, man.
She's pushing things, yeah.
Yeah, she's
terrible 2s are coming. I mean, she's not even close to 2 yet, but
yeah, but she's really testing her limits and boundaries right now.
Yeah.
She's almost 16 months, and she knows yes and no. No is used most liberally right now. And she just like does everything I tell her not to do. There were so many times this week that I would be like, please don't, like that's not for you, and try to divert and distract, and she'd be like, no, and then I'd grab her and she's like, no, and I was like, oh, all right, I'm picking you up.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to give her like, do you want me to pick you up or do you want to climb the stairs? And she'll like start climbing and then get distracted. I'm like, okay, I'm picking you up.
Yeah.
So I feel like the more that I'm like, here's your options.
Yeah.
If you do the one that isn't the one you want, well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I gave you an option. But man, she's testing us these days. Yeah. She's fiery. She's going to be a sassy little girl.
Certainly.
That's all right. I want that for her. We're just going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you see glimpses of it, you know.
Uh-huh.
But that's just all the time.
Yeah,
She's also so sweet, though, you know. She's a little Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
She's never sweet to me. I only get sour. Especially these days. She's like, heck no, Auntie Sarah. Leave me alone. No smooches for you.
She doesn't
No cars
anybody.
for you. Here's a car. Just kidding. I'm going to give it to Mom.
Sounds about right. But she does that shit to me too. Like, she screams when I'm not around asking for me, and then I get to her and she's like, ew.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah. I know that she does it to you too. You're just around her more, so you get more of the sweet side, and I just am here for all the sass, which is fine. Yeah. I like the sass. It's funny.
It
makes me
funny.
giggle.
And she gets weird and excited when you're around. So you know that she loves you.
The
she's
last couple weeks specifically,
weird.
She's been really on one.
Yeah. Just stomping around and cackling. She's nuts. Yeah. So it was a good week. It was just very tiring.
Yeah.
I'm pooped. I'm very glad that I don't work on Fridays. That just means tomorrow I can vibe a little. I'm still going to have to wake up early and do my mom stuff. But
of course. But only your mom stuff.
And we're at home, so she'll be more comfortable.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe she'll actually nap because she's at home.
I'm not holding breath, though.
No.
And we're going to my brother's tomorrow night to hang out and bringing her, so we'll see how all that goes. Toddler life.
Yeah.
We're really leaning into it now.
Yeah.
She's changing all the time. But anyway.
Keeps you on your toes.
It sure does.
Keeps
and
you feeling
breaks
really old.
my knees. And back.
We were on the same page there.
Yeah. My body. Sitting on the floor all day with 2 kids. God.
Yeah.
I feel better today. I feel like I'm sure over time it'll be less painful.
Yeah.
But man, especially after the hike on Sunday, I was so messed up for like 2 or 3 days. It's like, I can't walk. My knees, I'm old.
Dude, I wore heels to the wedding.
Ew.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
And we were, like in the wilderness practically.
Yeah.
And so I'm like walking on gravel roads and hills with heels on.
It's horrible.
I made it to literally 2 minutes after the wedding, and I was like, these gotta go.
They gotta go.
And I walked around in slippers the rest of the night.
I love that for you. Yeah, the last wedding I went to, I wore sneakers because they were sneaker wedding.
I should have worn sneakers.
That was amazing.
Because this wedding was very casual.
Yeah.
Everyone in the bridal party, including the bride and groom, were wearing Hey Dudes.
Okay.
And I'm like, man, I wish someone would have told me that.
Damn.
I could have worn Hey Dudes.
Well, now I know.
I don't have any of those, but I could have got some.
I don't know what a Hey Dude is, but I imagine it's a sneak.
They're boat shoes.
Boat shoes.
That's the best way I know how to describe them.
Great. I'll Google
You
them
really
later.
don't know what Hey Dudes are?
I have no idea.
They're so popular.
Yeah, well, I'm not hip,
Get with
Sarah.
the times,
I am not
Danielle.
hip. I am living with a toddler. My brain is toddler and mom.
You should be hip.
Okay, I'll work on it before she gets to be hip.
Yeah.
But I'm never going to keep up. She's going to have her own shit.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're always going to be uncool.
Oh, yeah. I'm already uncool.
Even if you wear the trendy thing, she's going to be like, ew, Mom.
You shouldn't wear that. That's
You're too
gross.
old for that.
You're really old. I'm like, I know. I'm only 40. No, she's going to start doing that to me in like 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Who am I kidding? Anyway,
Anyways,
we've been
we should
talking for a long time.
Talk about the book.
It's really great to catch up.
This is what happens when we have less time on Thursdays to hang out and chat.
Well, hopefully whoever listens doesn't mind getting to know us also.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't know, we're best friends, but we only see each other on these days.
So get over it. And this is like the alone time that we get.
Yeah, without a screaming sassy toddler.
Or a husband. Which
sassy also.
Very sassy. Mad about pepperonis. Come on, bud.
So I guess we should talk about the book then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well,
buckle up.
Grab a snack.
And a drink.
And a blankie.
I'm sorry I kicked your mic.
How dare you?
And I don't know. This is getting harder and harder because I want to like switch it up every week. I was going to say your favorite book, but don't read while you're listening to us. Get it together.
Yeah, God.
What are you thinking?
What? That's too much.
Stop it.
If you have that much brain capacity, I'm kind of impressed.
Jealous.
But also like, ew. I mean, not you. That's rude, but.
Yeah, go be a doctor or something if you're that smart.
Yeah. In addition to your favorite drink, get your emotional support water bottle.
Yeah.
And perhaps go for a nice drive.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
In the nature.
Be safe. Make sure you download this podcast before you do that.
Yeah.
So you don't lose service.
Lose service.
Yeah.
But also, if you live in Colorado, pay attention.
Yeah, really.
And any of the other 4 states that are aggressive as hell. We're number 5.
Any of the 4.
1 through 4, careful. I don't know who you are.
Honestly, if you live in any of the 50 states or any country in the world, be careful if you're driving.
Okay, but the aggressive part of things, okay?
Right.
Like South Dakota, I feel like it'd be less intimidating to...
I don't know, it's very hilly there.
All right.
There's lots of hills and curves and...
Okay. Just be careful on your hills and traffic.
Yeah.
And let's talk about it. Last week.
Yeah.
We ended off with Juliet going to Adam's house with Kenji.
Yeah, we did.
And everyone was like, what? You're alive? Oh my God.
And Adam was like,
wow. Baby. But
I forgot all about you, but wow, I'm so glad you're here.
I hate that guy.
Me too.
And she was just like reveling in how much she could not relate to their grieving of the destruction of Omega Point because she never really got close to anybody.
Yeah.
But she was like, I'm strong and courageous and I'm going to take it down. The reestablishment, they're going down.
Yeah.
So that's where we ended up. This week, we started off with Juliet. First, Kenji is like, Juliet's got a plan. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
And fills them all in about how she got shot in the chest and Warner brought her back to life with the help of Sarah and Sonia and hala-di-da-da.
Yeah.
Wop.
And everyone's like, what?
What? Oh
Sarah
my
and Sonia are still alive. Wow.
That's crazy.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And then she starts sort of alluding to the idea of working with Warner to take down the reestablishment, saying he's not as bad as we all think.
Yeah.
And he wants to help.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it. And Adam's like, come talk to me in the room.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And everyone is kind of up in arms about it.
Yeah.
Not
like
just
Warner's
Adam.
a piece of shit.
Everyone's like, we would never do that.
Blasphemy.
He did this and this and this. And she's like, no, it wasn't him.
It was all a misunderstanding.
Jeez.
Gosh. And Adam like pulls her aside into James's little closet room. Harry Potter vibes.
Yeah.
And he's like, who are you?
I don't even know you anymore.
Saying? You're just going to defend him like that? What are you even? I can't even believe you, baby. He starts saying some really shitty shit.
Yeah.
She's like, relax, first of all. Like, let me talk. Every time she tries to say anything, he interrupts her and tells her she's losing her mind and doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
Yeah.
And just being all around boobish.
Yeah. I'm like, I already didn't like him, and then this section really solidified
he was just
that.
A whining baby.
So dramatic and abusive, mentally abusive to Juliet.
Verbally as hell, yeah. He was just saying a lot of crap to tear her down and like really poking and prodding at vulnerable parts of her. And she was being trying to be a big person.
Yeah, she's like trying to be understanding too.
Yeah. She's like, I know he's grieving. He's going through a lot, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to try to keep a level head about myself and try to keep it in my head that he doesn't mean any of this.
Yeah, this isn't the Adam that I know, and I know that he doesn't mean any of this.
Yeah. And when they come out of the closet, well, they're in the closet still, and they hear a commotion.
Yeah.
And when they come out, Warner's there.
Yeah, and everyone's got guns pointed at him.
Yep.
Bang, bang.
And Juliet's like, whoa, 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 whoa. steps in front of him.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, hey, sweetie, that's nice and all, but, like, you really don't think I can handle myself?
Yeah.
And just, like, sucks out Castle's power real quick and sends the guns up to the ceiling.
Yep.
And everyone's like, what the? And she had already told them that he had this power.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she filled him in on all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Minus the him being in love with her part.
Yeah.
And Adam's all pissed.
Mm-hmm.
He, like, wants to fight Warner.
Yeah, he's like, get out of my house. This is my house.
Yeah.
I'm a big scary man.
You tried to kill me. You're evil.
I have small dick energy.
Rawr, rawr. Bark,
Rawr.
bark. And he ends up storming out.
Yeah. Yeah, and saying something like, you better be gone when I get back. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, Kenji goes
To
after
Warner.
him.
Yeah.
And then Warner, everyone's, like, asking questions of him.
Mm-hmm.
And Juliet starts telling him the plan. Like, we're going to work together.
Mm-hmm.
Vouching for Warner.
Yeah. And Warner during all of this is like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You want me to work with these people?
I never said I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And she starts saying all of this, I think when Adam's still there, perhaps, about how they should team up.
I think so. I think that's what makes him leave.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I would never.
Yeah, well, and, like, most of them, except for Adam, are all like, yeah, dude, sounds cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's war. The weirdest alliances happen.
Mm-hmm.
And we need manpower.
Need all the
we have
manpower
9
you
people.
can get. Come on.
Yeah.
And Warner's fucking powerful, dude. He can use literally anyone's powers.
Without having to practice.
Yeah.
Like, he just does it.
So, man the fuck up, Adam.
What the heck?
Duh.
Yeah, he's all pissed that his friends are on board. And he's like, oh, and leaves.
Yeah.
And then Warner pulls Juliet into a closet to chat.
Yeah.
And he's like...
Into James's bedroom.
Yeah.
The
same
closet.
The closet. Singular.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, hold up. I didn't say I want to work with these people. And she's like, well, that sucks because we're gonna.
Yeah. Do it for me, baby.
Do it for me. And she's like, how the hell did you find me? He's like, I mean, it was the only logical fucking place to go, Juliet.
Yeah, do you really think I'm stupid?
Yeah, God. And when they come back out, Adam's back. So he must have been gone for like 10 minutes. Like, oh, I'm so pissed. You better leave when I'm while I'm gone.
Yeah.
And then he just comes right back.
He's
I think
like, I'm
Kenji,
back.
brought him back.
And he's pissed.
He's really
that
mad.
Juliet was in James's bedroom with Warner.
Yeah, he's like, what the hell
He's
is
like,
going on here? They had to have been banging.
You
for
know what
sure,
this looks like?
with 7 other people in the room.
Yeah. That is
In
the
a
only
closet.
option. In a child's bedroom.
Yeah. How dare they? And so he starts like going to attack Warner.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It's drama.
Yeah.
He's spitting a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah.
Just being an overall wiener.
Wiener.
Big wiener energy.
Yeah.
But like little wiener.
Yeah.
Big
he's
little
got
wiener.
really small dick energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Is this when Castle finally talks?
Stocks.
Talks?
Yeah. I think that he stands up before Warner's about to leave and everyone's shook by it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I knew you'd join us. And Warner's like, I'm not joining shit, brother. And he's like, yeah, you are. It's okay. We'll see you soon.
See you soon, buddy.
Yeah. And Warner leaves and everyone's like, oh my God, Castle's alive again. Because he was just wasting away on the couch.
Yeah.
And he goes to take a shower and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And after Warner leaves, what?
Is Adam gone at this point again?
Yeah.
Because I know Kenji's gone when Castle talks.
Yeah. Kenji went after Adam.
Yeah.
So they're both gonzo right now.
Okay.
And once Warner leaves, they all start settling down.
Yeah.
Talking about these next steps. Castle's showering.
Yeah.
And then Adam and Kenji get back.
Yeah.
And Adam pretends that Juliet doesn't exist.
Yeah, he won't talk to her. He won't look at her.
Yeah. He's like laughing with other people.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenji's all excited to see Castle. They have a key moment.
Oh.
And then Kenji brings Juliet up to the roof to chat.
Yeah, he's like, you come with me right now. We need to talk.
Yeah, and before Warner left, he's like, you sure you don't want to come with me? She's like, no, I need to stay with my friends, and I can't go with you before I talk to Kenji. And he's like, but why? And he's like, well, he's my best friend.
Oh.
Is that a problem? Like, it's obvious, right? That's my best friend.
Yeah, and Warner's like,
cute.
oh,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I'm like, was he worried that she's like in love with him or something? Probably.
Perhaps, yeah.
Because
he's
can't be
in love
friends
her.
with a friggin'
the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No.
Ew. But Kenji and Juliet have a little chit chat on the roof, and they're both very sweet. And he's checking in on her, like making sure she's okay, and also asking like, "What's going on with you and Warner, huh?" She's like, "Nothing. Shut up about it."
He's just like hot.
He's really
That's
cute.
All. He's nice to look at.
Yeah, and they talk about how like, you know, she's confused about her feelings for Adam and for Warner, and he says something along the lines of like, "Well, Adam was your first taste of like somebody being compassionate for you and like touching you, and you know, I feel like it's natural to have fallen in love or assume that was love." Yeah, and then they like cuddle and go to bed.
Yeah.
And sleep smiling at each other.
Yeah.
They're all cute. I love Kenji.
I know.
Cutie
That's
patoote.
like the cutest little friendship.
I know.
I hope that Kenji finds someone to fall in love with.
Yeah. Yeah. But what?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
My mind is just going to all of the worst places. Like, Kenji's gonna die.
No.
He might.
Don't put it out there, even though the books are already written.
I just am ready for my heart to be shattered, okay?
Okay.
I'd rather be prepared.
I guess that's fair. Prepare for the worst. But the next day, Warner's meant to return by 1. I liked that.
It was one of those.
That was popping to the next day.
Intrusive thought one. Sorry.
You let it best you. Warner's supposed to be coming back.
Yeah.
And like Juliet mentioned something like that. Adam
yeah, because they're all just sitting around, and she's like, "So, do you guys like do anything?"
Yeah, do you want to
like all the blankets are still on the floor.
Yeah.
Warner's gonna be here in an hour, and everyone's like, "Oh, what?"
Adam hears it, and he's like, "What the fuck do you mean he's coming back? He can't come here. I told him never come back again. It's just my house.
It's my house. I'm big bad."
And she's like, "Bruh," and Kenji's like, "Bruh," and everyone's like, "Calm down, Kent." And he's like, "No, fuck all of you. You're all stupid. And Warner's a sadistic asshole," and blah blah blah. Just starts yelling.
Yeah,
and he pissy.
Absolutely loses his shit on friggin' Juliet.
Yeah, he says some really messed up stuff.
Really
calls her like stupid and freaking just a bunch of mean things. Says she doesn't really know what it is to live because she's like, "I don't want to live like this. This isn't living." And he's like, "How would you?
Know? You've been a prisoner your whole fucking life, you idiot."
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
He's the worst.
Yeah. Also, he's mad that like she spent her time with Warner at Omega Point when they were broken up.
Yeah.
And he's like, we didn't break up. You literally broke up? Or no, I guess she broke up with him.
Yeah.
But still.
You're delusional.
Yeah.
You're delusional. You're pining so hard that you don't see the reality in front of you.
Yeah.
She told you so many times.
Yeah, it's giving me rapey vibes.
Ugh.
Like,
it's not good. Manipulative as fuck. Gaslighting as fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Icky.
I hate him.
Icky energy.
He turned real bad real fast.
Yeah.
God. It's like an obsessive problem, you know?
Yeah.
Did you hear something?
Zeus is out here slapping his mouth behind me.
Sounds about right. Yeah. It's not good energy.
Yeah, I really hate him.
Yeah, he's the worst. And so, what?
Is this when he tries to kick her out, too?
Yeah, well, he says, like, you need to leave.
You're not welcome here anymore.
And then he storms out again,
yeah.
saying, like, you better be gone by the time I get back. Like,
yeah.
This is my house. You can't just crash my party.
Ugh.
Yeah. And
yeah, so much for fucking loving her, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Even if you're mad, that's not something that you do when you're fucking
no, you don't treat someone like that. And she's starting to like have a panic attack.
Yeah.
And starts getting her coat on and like gathers all of her shit and finds the pager that Warner had given her.
And she just starts smashing that button. She
starts clicking the shit out of it.
She's like, "Ah,
yeah, please get me out of here." And Kenji's like, "You don't have to leave. Like, we'll figure it out. We'll find a way." And she's like, "He wants me gone. This is never gonna work. Like, I gotta get out of here."
And she's like, "You can't just keep me invisible here, dude. Like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stay here."
Yeah. And then what happens, Sarah?
Well, Warner comes,
obviously.
Gosh.
She comes rushing in. He's like,
"Love, are you okay?
What's wrong?" And he always calls her love.
Oh, God.
Cutie.
I love him. Yeah.
And he like comes and like puts his hands on her cheeks and makes sure she's okay and like hugs her into him. And he's like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah. And he's doing it in front of everyone.
Yeah. And they're all like, "What?" And I think Kenji says something along the lines of like, "What is happening right now?" Yeah. Like, you are not the person that I know.
Yeah.
And he calms her down a bit and, you know, is like, "Okay, we can get out of here." And she keeps talking about, like, she doesn't want to leave her friends, but she can't stay here anymore. There's nowhere for her to go.
Yeah.
And then she's like, how about you guys come back with me? Come back to Sector 45. And Warner's like, what?
Warner's like, what? Bitch, quit making decisions for me. And she's like, come talk to me.
Yeah.
And she's like, listen.
Just do whatever I ask.
Do what I want you to. If you want me to come with you, you got to do
Yeah. Do what I say.
Do what I need you to do.
And he's like
oh, fine. For you, baby.
Yeah. And so they come and like strike a deal with the rest of the group saying like, you can come. He tells them you can come live in my personal training quarters. We'll give you food. We'll arm you. Like Kenji demands that they get to be armed, that they get medicine for the 2 injured people, that, you know,
they can shower whenever they want. Curfew. They're free to go and come as they please.
Yeah. And Warner's like, oh my God. Okay, fine. I need a day to like set it up, but we'll come get you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody's going except for Adam and James.
Yeah. I feel like James would go if it wasn't for Adam.
Oh, for sure.
Clearly. I mean, after Adam lost his shit on Juliet, James was like, I'm sorry my brother made you sad. I'm sorry he yelled at you. I love you.
Yeah. Well, Adam said that it was easier when he thought she was dead. Like, that he wished that she were.
Yeah.
And like that was his biggest striking point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And James was like, I never thought you were dead. I knew you weren't, and I never wanted you to be. And like he's so sweet.
I love James.
I know.
Sweet little bean.
Yeah. And he's also Warner's brother.
Yeah.
But Warner doesn't know that yet.
No.
He also
Warner doesn't even know about Adam. Come on.
But then Warner and Julia go back to the Sector 45.
Yeah.
And they have like sweet moments, but he
naturally
keeps pulling back because he doesn't get the same like reciprocating feelings from her.
Yeah.
I think they talk a little bit about like what Adam had said and how he had asked if she was in love with Warner.
Yeah. And he's like, what did you say? And she's like, nothing. Yeah. And he's like, of course you said nothing.
And like gets hurt by that.
Yeah.
And then they just like are a little bit distanced after all of that for a little while. But the next day they go and gather all the friends.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Julia like finds him in his office later on.
Oh, with the cream?
With the cream.
Yeah. She like knocks on the door and there's a big crash and he's like, what the hoots?
Yeah. What
are you doing awake? It's 2:00 in the morning.
She's like, well, I'm awake now.
And she's like, what do you have in that jar? I want to know. Can I see? And he's like, no. And she's like, please, come on, just show me. What is it?
Yeah. I'm gonna find it anyway. And like reaches around and grabs it, and it's like an ointment for the scars on his back.
Yeah.
That he says he got one for every birthday growing up.
Yeah.
That his dad would whip him.
Disgusting.
As a birthday present.
Yeah.
And she's like, I mean, you can't even reach your own back. Like, I'll help you.
And he's like, no.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I know. And she's
like ashamed.
Yeah. But she's also like, is that something that you are trying to deal with? Like, does it bother you? Is it just that you are ashamed of them or whatever? And he's like, I don't know. And she's like,
he like says they still hurt sometimes, but because she asks him. But that's not like the main thing, it seems like.
Yeah. And then she essentially tells him that like he's beautiful no matter what. Like the most perfect man.
Yeah.
Like
she's like, you're so symmetrical, it shouldn't even be real.
Yeah. You're hot as fuck. The scars don't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
Like they don't tarnish your appearance at all. I still am hella attracted to you.
Yeah.
But they're still awkward and weird because she won't tell him she loves him.
Yeah. When clearly she does.
Obviously.
Come on. And he's obviously in love with her.
Obviously. But then her friends come.
Yeah.
Into the giant training area.
Yeah.
And they're all like excited that it wasn't a trap.
They're all like, wow, Juliet, you're actually here?
You're alive.
You're not dead.
Yeah. And it's like a very extravagant gym with like a rock climbing wall and all this shit.
Yeah. Free weights, gun. There's a wall of guns in the gym.
And Warner's like, don't fucking touch them. Like, you're armed, but don't touch my guns. I'll break both your hands. And they're like, oh, shit.
Okay, sorry.
But like, you'll get meals. But you have to be on a schedule. If you miss meal, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
And
if you don't shower every other day, at least every other day, stay at least 10 feet away from me.
You stinky fucks. And he has to go do work or whatever.
Yeah.
And she gets to Juliet. I haven't said that in a minute.
It's been a while.
Juliet gets to catch up with Kenji some.
Yeah.
And he's like really tired.
Yeah, he's having a bad day.
Yeah,
he's really like, sad.
I really miss James.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that he couldn't come with us.
Kenji.
And, you know, it's just a lot on my shoulders right now, and I'm having a tough time, and I don't always want to smile and make jokes. Like, I want to just sit and cry sometimes. Is that weird? And she's like, not at all, buddy. No. And then they start talking more about her feelings for Warner, and she's like, I just, you know, it's confusing, but I feel like a better version of myself when I'm around him.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Sweetie.
Obviously, she loves him.
Come on.
But then they have like a little powwow later with Warner to start talking about their plan.
I think they like do it every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the first one, Juliet lays out her plan. She says, hey, we're gonna rally Sector 45. All of the soldiers
all the
here.
Soldiers, we're gonna get them on our side.
We're gonna show them our sick ass powers.
Yeah.
And be like, look, we're powerful. And then we're gonna
take over. And then Anderson's gonna have to come to us.
He's gonna come to us.
Oh, because Anderson's in the middle of the ocean
on a boat?
So they can't go to him.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What are you doing, bud?
I guess that's secluded.
Are you fishing?
Safe? I don't know. It's a remote location.
He's just fishing.
Yeah, he's on a fishing trip with his dudes.
Yeah.
But they plan to have him come there so they can fight the army and take him down. And Castle's like, okay, that's great and all, but who's going to lead once all of this is said and done?
And Juliet's like, well, I am, obviously.
Me. Clearly.
And everyone's like,
oh my God, Queen. Warner like gives her a look like, oh, like they haven't even talked about this much.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's very forward.
It is very interesting.
It's bold.
I felt at first like Warner was like,
yeah, like pissy about it.
What about me? But I don't think he was.
No, I think he supports her.
He was like, wow.
A little bit taken aback. But like he recognized her
love.
Yeah. He recognized her potential and power like for so long that I'm sure he's just happy to see her come into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
I love
their
a supportive man.
Plan.
Come on.
I know. But then the weeks start going by.
Yeah.
And Juliet's training a lot with her magic, her power with Kenji, and getting really good at it.
Yeah.
And starting to be able to project some.
Yeah. She's also more able to like control her own strength now.
Yeah, but she also broke the rock climbing wall.
Yeah. Oh, and Castle and Warner had a moment.
Had to like telekinesis together
to not kill everyone in the room when she did the thing with the rock wall.
Yeah. Everyone's training, doing their thing.
Yeah. There's a girl. I don't remember which one it is. There's only 2 other ladies with them, but one of them isn't really training. She just sits in the corner and draws.
Just vibing. Yeah.
She's just chilling. She doesn't really talk to anyone.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just glad to be alive.
Yeah, I think she just makes weapons and things, so she's probably not like, she makes stuff. Her and the other girl, I think both are make stuff. I don't know.
I feel like this one, though, that doesn't really talk at all.
Yeah.
Is going to somehow be really, really important to the story at some point.
Probably.
That's just a guess that I have. I don't know.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably got some crazy power.
I know. Probably hidden under there somewhere.
Yeah.
But all the while, Juliet keeps trying to talk to Warner to like get back to how they were.
Yeah.
Saying, you know, I want to be friends. I'm confused about my feelings, and opens up a bit about how Adam was like the first person that she thought she could have loved, but she's confused about what that means, and all of these things, and like, can we just start as friends and figure it out from there?
Yeah.
But then they have another night where she's like, you're attractive as fuck, I'm very attracted to you,
I want to bang you right here right now,
I want to take that ass. Yikes. I mean, you do you, baby, but but they have this weird on and off, and he is so distant because he doesn't want to hurt him, like get hurt by her.
Yeah, and he like can't read her feelings like he can other people's because his emotions like get in the way of it.
Yeah,
like misconstrue what, or
wow, yep.
I can't talk today. My God.
Apparently not.
His like emotions misconstrue, or so he thinks, what she's feeling.
Yeah.
So I think that like he thinks that he's feeling love from her, but he's like, that's just my feelings being projected. But actually, I'm pretty sure she loves you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Well, even after he like came and picked her up after the explosive fight with Adam, she was like, thank you so much like for coming to get me. And she goes through this list like, I don't think you're evil. I don't think you're a horrible person. Yeah. I don't think all of these things that people say about you. I think you're really wonderful. And she's like, do you believe me? And he's like kind of glossy-eyed and nods about it.
Yeah. Oh.
Cuties.
Stop it.
I know.
I love them so much.
No. But then, one day.
Kenji.
Fucking Kenji.
Fucking Kenji, dude.
God damn it, Kenji.
Yeah. I don't even remember how it comes up, but Kenji tells Juliet that
they're training and something. It's as much as I got.
Great.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt for that nonsense.
They're training.
Well, I think she like gets pissed mid-training and they sit down to talk about it.
Gotcha. Well, Kenzie? I have a coworker named Kenzie. Kenji tells Juliet that freaking Adam and freaking James are coming. Tomorrow.
And she's like,
their place.
What the hell do you mean?
And she's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What happened?
And Kenji's like, oh, I've been sneaking out.
Yeah. I may or may not have told him that you're still in love with him and that you talk about him all the time.
And that you miss him so much.
Ugh, Kenji!
And he's like, she's pissed, obviously. And he's like, it's the only way that I could get them here.
Yeah.
They would die out there.
Yeah. And he is very much like, I understand why I did this, but it's like so stirring the pot and it's putting so much on Violet. Oh my God, on Juliet. But like he says something along the lines of like, we've lost so many people already, we can't lose any more, no matter what it takes. And
can't you just pretend until the end of the war that you still love him? I'm like, that's really a
lot
shitty
to ask
situation to put her in.
Yeah, both for Adam and her.
Yeah,
like that's fucked up to deceive somebody like that.
Yeah.
And I don't think you just pretend to be in love with somebody.
No, especially when she's pining after freaking Warren all the time. Constantly staring at the elevator waiting for him to show up. Yeah. Adam's gonna notice that shit.
For sure.
Come on.
For Swizzy.
Or how she lights up every time he walks into a room.
I know.
Come on.
They just want each other.
Yeah.
And they're cutie sweeties.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we ended.
Well, Juliet tells Warner.
Yeah, Warner. That's right.
About Adam and James coming.
Yeah, and they're chatting about it, and she says something like, I'm not in love with him anymore. Like, I don't have those feelings. And he's like, you're not?
Yeah.
At all? She's like, no.
No. Because I love you. She doesn't say that.
No. But she damn well wants to.
Yeah.
I think she does say, like, no, I'm not. And he's like, I don't know, keeps asking questions. He's interested in, like, perking up a little bit about this. And I think she says something about, like, I want to spend time with you, or, like, you're the one that I am interested in, or something.
You're hot.
Yeah. I'm attracted to you. Like, I want to be around you. I don't know. She gives him a little bit of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's all. Was there any more?
I feel like that feels right.
Which was fast. I feel like our conversation ahead of the book was longer.
Yeah, you remember how we were debating whether or not we wanted to knock out the rest of the book?
Yeah.
I wish we would have.
Yeah, we probably could have. But
I wouldn't have had time.
Yeah, I feel that. That's okay. It was a lot of nothing. I think it was a lot of like preamble to what actually is going to happen in this book.
Yeah, and this next section is going to be good.
Hopefully.
I can feel it coming.
I hope the whole book isn't just preamble, though.
I
hope at least a little bit of something happens.
It is the second. No, it's the third.
It's the third, but it's a long series.
It is a long series.
So I could see it being like a train. Maybe Juliet and Warner kiss.
I don't know that it's going to be. Because
the Adam situation.
No, that's not even what I was going to say. I got a spoiler.
Don't say anything. Or no.
I absolutely will not tell you what I saw. There's going to be more. It's going to be
something.
All
right. And I bet there's going to be some sort of weird explosion. Oh, also Kenji was like, we have to tell, or no, Juliet said we need to tell Warner that Adam is his brother.
Oh, yeah. And
that James is. And Kenji's like, that's not your secret to share. And she's like, well, if he doesn't fucking tell him, I will.
Yeah.
Like, Warner.
Yeah, she's like, Adam and James have each other. Warner doesn't have anybody.
He'd love to know he has brothers.
He would love to know. And maybe it'll change things. Maybe he'll act more decent around them.
It's not even Warner, though.
And it's not.
Adam's I understand that Warner did
does
try
kind
to
of
kill him.
Pick at him a little bit, though.
Well,
I feel like every time Adam's around, Warner's like...
Well, he's like a very egocentric, charismatic, I don't care about you and your petty woes person.
Yeah.
And...
Well, and Adam's a D-bag. He deserves the picking.
Yeah. I mean, outside of, like, trying to murder him, I feel like, yes, pick on him.
Yeah.
But he, like, had Adam strung up. I get why Adam's pissed to an extent, but you shouldn't be lashing out at Juliet because of that.
Right.
So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens in this next section.
Yeah.
So, next week, it's chapters 41 through the end, guys.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, let's finish this one.
Maybe there will be war.
Maybe. I don't think that'll happen in this book.
Maybe.
I feel like there's going to be drama between Adam and Warner, and there's going to be a revelation about them being brothers somehow, and that's going to get weird. And I feel like Juliet and Warner are going to come to some sort of, like, we love each other agreement.
Oh, I freaking hope so.
A contract of sorts.
It's been
too long. I
love a slow burn, but it's been too long. It's like... I know that it hasn't actually been a very long time.
Yeah. but I want it.
It's talked about so much that I'm just kind of over it at this point. Like, just fucking tell him you love him already.
Yeah.
Please.
That's fair.
Smooch him.
Yeah, hopefully that happens in the end of this book.
Yeah. We forgot to say that Juliet was like, I have to now break up with Adam a third time. Like, she's not going to pretend like she's in love with him.
Oh, no. Yeah, she's that's like, also going to be drama.
No, Kenji.
I have to break his heart for the third time. Kenji!
What a shitty situation to put her in. I love you, Kenji, but I want to slap you right now.
Yeah, I was mad at him for that.
Yeah.
That's so manipulative, and I know it wasn't meant to be, like, directly towards her, but he's manipulating the shit out of Adam, and she's just, like, freaking caught in it all. Yeah.
And I get where he's coming from. Like, he's trying to save Adam and James's life.
Yeah, and, like, that's...
But there's other ways you can do it, bud.
That's too much. It's too much.
And if they don't want to freaking come, or if Adam doesn't want to come because of the situation with Juliet, he doesn't have to. Just freaking let him die, please.
Give them both the option. If James wants to come, I'm sure Adam would follow.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Adam wouldn't let James come.
Well, if James was like, I'm freaking going, bro. I'd like to live.
He wouldn't.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Adam wouldn't let him.
He's the worst. All right, well.
James or Adam would be like, no, dude.
You're young. I'm in control.
A child.
I'm boss man.
I'm your dad. Basically.
Might as well be.
Listen to what I say.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well.
I'm a wiener.
Hear me roar.
That sounds scary.
Yikes. I don't want a roaring wiener, let alone a glowing one
or tentacle
wiener. Yeah. Too many weird wieners in the book world.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, read the end of the book with us for next week.
Please.
Yeah.
Do it or else.
Do it. Sarah.
Yeah.
What the heck else are you reading?
Well.
I
have a list.
Yeah, me too.
I might actually have to look because I don't want to forget anything. I have like 7 books on here. So this week I finished The Cursed by Harper L. Woods.
You sure did?
I gave it 2 stars.
Thumbtown.
I know. I'm really sad about it.
Rude.
I also listened to all of The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros.
Yeah.
And I gave that 4 stars.
I'm very interested in this one now.
Yeah.
I could probably get it on Libby.
Yeah, it was one that was available right away.
Shit, yeah. Okay.
And then I also listened to When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. I gave that 3 stars. And despite my lower rating, everyone should go read it. It was pretty good. And then I also started listening to Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent. I listened to about 12% of that.
Yeah.
I started listening to Diamond Eye by Kate Quinn and listened to about 60% of that.
Heck yeah.
And then started reading The Games Gods Play by Abigail Owen. I only made it 36 pages into that one.
Heck yeah.
And then the last one is our buddy read. I'll let you talk about that.
Okay, well, our buddy read. I'll start there.
My mic.
Stop licking stuff.
Sorry.
Ew. I guess it's your mic, so you do what you want with it. We also, on top of all of that, read 145 pages of The Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty. So we're getting there, guys. I think we're like almost 60% through.
Yeah.
It's a thick chunky.
It is very thick.
It's chunk boy.
And after that, we're going to start Crescent City.
Oh, God, I'm excited. We really got to bust
chunkers.
it out. I know. I can't wait.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I finished 3 books. And I'm currently reading one other one. I was going to just move on, but then I couldn't. Anyway, I finished The XX by Aaron Sterling and gave that a 3 star.
Okay.
It was like 16% to get through. It was fine. And then I listened to all of The Tattooist of Auschwitz by Heather Morris. All of that dang sucker. Gave it a 4 star. It's real good for a Holocaust book.
Yeah.
And I also, and this one is especially exciting, listened to All of Wayward by Amelia Harris. It was very good. I gave it a 5 star.
I'm so jealous.
Everyone should read it. It's really good if you like witchy vibes.
Yeah.
And then I only got another 27 pages into Quicksilver by Callie Hart.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get very much way through it, so.
That's pretty good.
But
that's a good week.
Yeah, we did a lot of reading.
To be fair, we had a lot of in progress last week that, like, neither of us finished a bunch last week, so.
Yeah, I mean, I only finished one of my books from last week. And then started and finished 2 books this week.
I guess
all of it was audio, though.
I finished an audio. Wait, did I? Was I listening to any of those audiobooks last week?
I don't remember hearing about them.
Oh, also, y'all, last week I talked about I was listening to Assistant to the Villain.
That's right.
By whoever, and I DNF'd it because I want to read the physical book.
Yeah.
Because I just can't pay enough attention to audiobooks.
Maybe we need to do it on the podcast.
And I got the vibe that I was really going to love that one, so I want to actually read it.
Maybe. We should do it on the podcast.
Maybe we should.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Should we do it? Let us know, guys.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
But suckers.
Let us know what you read. Also, to hear all of our reviews and such, go check out our YouTube channel at Books and Crannies Podcast. You can also find us on TikTok and Instagram at Books and Crannies Podcast. And we do all sorts of other short form videos. YouTube, we have a check-in that just talks a lot about other books.
Yeah. Yeah, we talk more in depth about the books that we just told you that we read this week.
Yeah, we'll give you our opinions.
Yeah.
And reviews in case you're ever curious what we think about anything.
Yeah.
Go there.
Do it.
Yeah. And, subscribe, follow.
If you're listening on a podcast platform, please leave us a rating.
Yeah, please do. And, interact with us. Comments and likes and all the things are really helpful.
Please.
And
we love talking to you guys.
We sure do. Anywhere. We'll do it anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do that.
Yeah.
And also, have a really freaking good week.
And also, happy freaking reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, bye.